We're back with Pauper, and we're on Jeskai Affinity. A viewer said, like, hey, what do you think of the Jeskai Affinity deck? And I said, yeah, I have never heard of that before. Let's do it. So it's a sort of I would say this leans much more towards the blue-white Affinity style of game plan, where it's very aggressive, nothing like Grixis. It's just playing red for specifically Galvanic Blast, Synthesizer, and Ren's Resolve / Reckless Impulse. And it gets red sideboard cards that blue-white didn't have before. So obviously Red Blast is one of the big ones. But anyways, what is the idea behind this deck? So you play a bunch of artifacts, including artifact lands like Ancient Den, Furnace, a bunch of tap lands. And then you've got, for aggro, Ardent Recruit and Ginger Brute and Glint Hawk as your early guys. You've also got Springleaf Drum to speed up a bit. You've got Synthesizer to dig through cards, Galvanic Blast as removal / burn, then obviously all that glitters being the big payoff in the deck, Resolve to keep filtering through more stuff, and then Frogmite and Mirror Enforcer as your affinity guys, and Thoughtcast to draw. So the things you're losing are basically Ren's Resolve here is in place of One Mind, which would normally be in the blue-white version. You also don't have any ninjas, and there's no Ornithopter, at least in this version of the deck. Then in the sideboard, there's Dispels. Sometimes these decks play Metallic Rebuke. I think this deck has less artifact permanents that are cheap necessarily than the blue-white version that's playing like Ornithopter. You've got Red Blast, Seal of Fire, Relic for graveyards, and then Tectonic Hazard. Deal 1 damage to each opponent and each creature they control. So it's essentially End the Festivities. So essentially this basically is just End the Festivities. The only difference is End the Festivities hits Planeswalkers, so there's functionally no difference because there's no Planeswalkers in Pauper because there's no common Planeswalkers. So it doesn't matter which one you play, at least in Pauper as a format. But anyways, yeah, Jeskai Affinity, let's go ahead and do it. On the play for round 1, we've got a hand that is honestly kind of awkward, but it's not like it's not a terrible hand or anything. It's fine. We'll keep this. Thoughts on MKM? A lot. Too much to go over right now. All right, Silver Bluff Bridge. Pass. So this deck, unlike other decks that are playing Synthesizer, doesn't necessarily have a low enough curb to warrant Synthesizer coming into play all the time, so I think I'm better off just casting Ren's Resolve. Ooh, Glitters. Oh, man, I really don't want to play... I'm thinking, like, I want to get a creature into play so I can just Glitters it immediately, but the only way I can do that is playing Frogmite this turn with no other thing to do. All right, let's play Synthesizer. Springleaf Drum, you say. What a hit. All right, Den, play this, cast the Drum, cast Frogmite. And then I'm not going to play Glint Hawk. Actually, maybe I should just play Glint Hawk. You know what? Let's play Glint Hawk. White, tap, Glint Hawk, and then I'll just bounce my Ancient Den. Trigger. I would like to bounce my Den. Actually, I guess the Drum, right? I bounced the Drum. Yeah. No, I just bounced Frogmite and then replay Frogmite. What am I thinking? Welcome to the chat, Lord Tongo. Goblin Tomb Raider, Goblin Tomb Raider. Swing, swing. How big is Glitters if I don't block? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I can just race them. Yeah, all right. I'm not going to block that. Another Drum, you say. Let's play Resolve, and then I can use the Frogmite to fix. Ren's Resolve, Furnace. How much does Mirror Enforcer cost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm one short of it. It's better to just Glitters my Hawk and start slamming them. Glitters, Combat, attack for 9. Then next turn, we can get it up to a 12-12 or higher. Faithless Looting. Really? Discards Fiery Temper and Vamp Kiss. So it's Rakdos Madness shooting us. Well, they're still just going to die in the air to Glint Hawk. All right, we go to 7. Land, Mirror Enforcer for free. All right, so it's red aggro, so Seal of Fire, and then I don't think anything else, right? Their creatures are big enough that Tech Hazard doesn't necessarily kill all of them, and obviously not Red Blast, and Dispel is okay, but not great. So just Seal of Fire, and then what am I cutting? All my stuff is good, right? Yeah, everything's good. Probably Ginger Brute is less good, even though, yeah, sure, it can gain life, but we never want to just pay 3 mana to gain 3. Let's cut Ginger Brute. All right, this hand's fine. Keep Tomb Raider, and then it attacks us. We just Seal of Fire to kill it. I'm going to do this immediately in case they have Goblin Grenade. Like, I don't see any reason not to just kill it immediately. Tap land. Epicure. Den. Ardent Recruit. Ginger Brute. No attacks. I don't particularly want to trade, and I want Mirror Enforcer and to be bigger, or to be more playable, rather. I mean, I guess if they want to bolt this, that's fine. Block. Oh, wait, no. They can bolt Ginger Brute, and then both of them die? Yeah, okay, let's just take it. Epicure. Okay, so 5 artifacts. So let's go Synthesizer, Trigger. We exiled Galvanic Blast, which I can't play, unfortunately. All right, let's Glint Hawk and pick it up and see if we hit a red land. Oh, pick this up. No. Oh, well. Razortide Bridge, combat, swing, block to trade with the Ginger Brute, no attacks. Not playing anything either, eh? Synthesizer, drum. All right, cast drum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seed of the Synod, combat, attack, block there. Okay. Black and red, Deadly Dispute their dude, sure. So Glinthawk hits them, then let's play drum, let's play Mirror Enforcer, and over to them. Scrapwork Mutt. Discards Alms of the Vein, sure. So drain 3, we go to 12, they go to 18. Our board is still much better than theirs. Since all that glitters, you say. All right, let's put it on a creature that is not going to get bolted. So glitters the Enforcer. Wow, they actually had Galvanic Blast. Well, that backfired on me hard. All right, so let's float a mana. It dies and this fizzles out. All right, Ginger Brute, activate, attack with everything. All right, they're at 12. 2 mana for Vamp Kiss. We're at 10, they're at 14. So much blood. Discard Alms of the Vein. We go to 7, they go to 17. The thing is, yes, they're doing a bunch of damage to us, but their board is still bad. I may actually want to use the Ginger Brute to gain life. All right, so take 2 from the Scrap Mutt. Okay, let's pop Synthesizer. Another Recruit. Cast the Recruit. Play land, combat, swing here. Then we'll just pop Ginger Brute on their turn. Yeah, if they've got double instant speed burn, they get to play around it. But the only way I can activate it is tapping these guys to drum. So discards Alms of the Vein. Yep. 2 to 15. Blood. Blood discarding a land, I think. Yeah, another land. All right, let's be very careful not to die to a Galvanic Blast. Tomb Raider. Swing. So if they do have the blast, then we do die, no matter what we do here. So block. Block. Actually, I'm going to block here. All right, crack this. If it's like a sorcery speed thing somehow, come on. That's just ridiculous. Look at how much burn that was. And then they still had the bolt after all that. Just absolutely ridiculous. All right, same thing, run it back. We've got glitters, no white mana, no creature. Only 1 removal spell. I mean, we have white mana if we have Springleaf Drum and a creature, but this requires us to draw a creature. High risk, high reward. How many creatures are in our deck? We have 20. Actually, we have 18, right? Because I boarded out 2 Ginger Brutes. So it's a 1 in 3 chance of hitting a creature every turn. That's just not good enough. Molt. All right, keep, and I guess I'm putting back Thoughtcast because I can't even play it. Rustvale, go. They play their land. Oh man, it's so awkward. Like if we play that, because if we have to play this first for the land. All right, let's just play Ardent Recruit and then we'll do this next turn. Also, if they tap out, we can just glitters this immediately. Well, they're an Epicure, Tomb Raider. Okay, no blocks. So if I go drum glitters, this is getting +4. It could still die even then. All right, let's synthesize. Exiling a land. Okay, play this. Play drum. 1, 2, 3. So Frogmite's free. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7 on the Mirror Enforcer. Okay, so combat. Swing here. Second main, Mirror. All right, we empty our whole hand. This does make it so that they can potentially Galv Blast anything that we glitters onto, but at least we're way ahead on the board. No attacks. Ren's Resolve, you say. Glitters Ancient Den. They have only 1 artifact in play right now, so they don't have Galv Blast. So, all right, let's glitters here. They have to have double instant speed removal to get rid of this. Combat. Attack. Chump the Mirror Enforcer, and then they're going to eat it to deadly. Yeah. I'm surprised they wouldn't trade with Frogmite. Smash to Smithereens. Okay, well, we do have another glitters. Blue, Thoughtcast. Geez, with the glitters. I'm just so hesitant to glitters onto this and then they just shoot it. I want to be able to untap and glitters 2 different things. So I think what I do is I think I just attack them and then I synthesize. So swing, pop Synthesizer, Galvanic Blast. All right, let's just blast. I mean, they're dead to a glitters, right? Let's just blast their dude. Unless they have Deadly Dispute. I guess we blast them. Alms of the Vein off the blood. Tap land. Gorilla Shaman. And they can pick some of our lands off. Tomb Raider attack. Okay, I'll block. Man, I have to not block because I need to double glitters, right? It's so frustrating against their deck. They're just burn. Rakdos burn. All right, let's just not take damage we don't need to take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, glitters here. Of course they have it. Wait, they don't have Metalcraft though, right? No, they do have Metalcraft. All right, tap. That fizzles. Glitters here. Combat. Attack. You must block. Epicure. We go to 8. Bloods away. Fiery Temper. We're at 5. They have 2 cards. All right. Play Mirror Enforcer. Combat. Swing. Block there. Play Ardent Recruit. Go ahead. 3 mana. White, red, red. Fiery Temper. Yep. 3 Fiery Tempers in a row. I cannot tell you how much I despise Burn. It doesn't matter that it's Pauper. I think the only reason that Burn's hatred has fallen off in Modern is because of how bullshit the other decks in Modern are. Like, it's kind of hard to get annoyed with Burn when people are like scam griefing you and killing you with Amulet Titan on turn 2 and Living End and Rhinos, but goddamn. Burn is just as miserable as I remembered. On the play for round 2. This hand is slow but acceptable. We've got turn 2 Ren's Resolve at least. Silver Bluff, go. Rust Veil from them. Alright, yeah, Ren's Resolve. Frogmite. Alright, over to them. Springleaf Drum. So I guess they're probably the same deck. Never mind, Thraben Inspector. Although they could, I guess they hypothetically could be the same deck. Alright, so this, and then we tap this and play Frogmite. Then we have the other Frogmite for free. And then Ardent Recruit's bigger than anything else, so play this, over to them. Synthesize into Glitters. And I just love it when no card other than one card matters. 7/8 Thraben. Alright, we have one turn to attack them before this is gigantic. So combat, swing, 1 mana off Enforcer, so after I play another land, so I can play the tap land. So tap land, Enforcer for 1. Then we Glint Hawk, we pick up Frogmite, we Glint Hawk, pick up Frogmite, redeploy both Frogmites. Alright, Thoughtcast, Gingerbrute. They're not attacking. Interesting. Alright, I guess we just hit them with Glint Hawks then. Swing with the Glint Hawks. Burn one of them with Blast. Alright, land go. Glint Hawk picks their synthesizer up, revealing another synthesizer. So cast the synthesizer off the exile, reveals what? Another synthesizer? No, Thraben. Okay. Well, we're just drawing nothing. I suppose I pass. Boy, isn't it fun? Nothing matters except glitters. The heck do you have at instant speed? Okay, sack a clue. Sure. So they're like a less aggressive version because they're running they're running Inspector instead of Recruit. Synthesizer reveals Thoughtcast. This is just insane. Or Enforcer, Well, they're at the point where I do have to start blocking this, right? Look at how much stuff this is. All right, I guess I chump block. So the only thing matters is if I draw Glitters onto my Glint Hawk. Nope. I'm not going to keep playing this. Yep. So this deck doesn't have any anti-artifact hate, eh? So we don't have actual anything to bring in this matchup. I guess Seal of Fire. Like, I'm not going to bring in Red Blast just for Thoughtcast. Oh, I guess Ardent Recruit is, like, less useful than anything else. Okay, let's do that. Can't keep it. All right. What am I tossing? Probably Ardent Recruit. Like, it's the only thing that gives me any sort of a clock, but at the same time, like, I can't get rid of artifacts because I need them for Frogmite and Thoughtcast, and I can't get rid of this because I need this to shoot something that glitters. So I guess I'm tossing Ardent. All right, well, I can play a Frogmite. Then Inspector, burn our dude. Yep. Oh, right now we drew Glitters. Thoughtcast costs all of our mana. All right, if they just untap and slam Glitters, we immediately lose the game. Thoughtcast, Gingerbrute. Okay, they didn't. They're still representing burn with this open, so I can't Glitters my Gingerbrute at the moment. Gingerbrute, Thoughtcast. All right, combat, swing, Seal of Fire. Over to them. Plays another Recruit. Tap land, Gingerbrute. I probably need to stem the bleeding on this to some extent. All right, shoot one of these Gingerbrute's. If they, like, I have nothing else going on. If they just have the burn spell, I kind of have to just Glitters my dude now. All right, Glint Hawk. If they have it, they have it. Of course they do. All right, and then they're just ahead on cards because of the clue tokens. Ornithopter. Jesus. All right, Glint Hawk, pick up Ancient Den, play this. Over to them. Cracks the clue. And there's Synthesizer, exiles of land, Brute. This Glint Hawk can't even block these Brutes. Another oh no, activating it, sure. Okay, take one, play this, combat, swing. All right, Burn Enforcer, over to them. Destroy Evil. Sack the Synthesizer, exiles another Synthesizer, drum. Then they attack with everything. We're losing the race. Combat, swing, tap, play Glint Hawk. This up, play it again. Back to Thoughtcast. Crack Synthesizer. Reveal Frogmite. Glitters. Alright, kill that guy. I just gotta stem the bleeding. So let's trade with their Samurai token. Burn Enforcer. Combat. It's not even worth it to attack anymore. Let's just pass. Another Gingerbrute. So it's 3 a turn. I can't win unless I draw Glitters. Even if I draw Glitters, I'm still dead next turn. So I need to rip multiple draw spells back to back. That's not gonna do it. We're on the play. Round 3. No lands mult. Still no lands mult. Still no lands mult. All right, put this back, put this back, put this back. I'm just not even going to play anything. Let's just see what they're on so I know what to sideboard. Because there's no chance we win. Serrated Scorpion, so they're on Blackburn. Yeah, okay, there's 0 chance we win this game. Let's just move to the next game. Blackburn. I don't think I have anything to actually sideboard is the issue. Nope, 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 nope. Seal of Fire, nope. All right, let's just run it back. I don't know exactly what creatures they're running in their deck. Therefore, I don't know if Tectonic Hazard or Seal is good. All right, keep this one. Land, drum, go. Vault of Whispers, pass. All right, Ginger Brute, cast Ren's Resolve. Last Glint Hawk. All right, over to them. 2 mana for Sign and Blood, sure. All right, Synthesizer, trigger, Seed of the Synod, so we got to play that this turn. So Glint Hawk, pick up the Synth. Even though the likelihood I'm going to be able to play whatever I hit is not great. Just do it anyway. Okay, it's a Furnace. Blast them. Red. Combat. Attack with 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm not close enough to Burn Force to play it. Okiba Reckoner Raid. Sovereign's Bite. Sure. So Synthesizer. Found a land. Play the land. Play Ardent. Burn Forcer. Have to pay 1. Sure. Combat. Swing. 15 all. Sovereign's Bite again. 12 to 18. Tyrant's Choice. So we lose 4. All right, Mern Forcer, let's play Synthesizer, a land, play the land. I might actually just want to gain life with this Ginger Brute. I think I do. Let's gain some life. Oh, I should have used the Synth first before deciding whether to do that or not. All right, because I'm going to use Synth regardless. So red, here, here, here. Yeah, that was dumb on my part. All right, swing with everything. Serrated Scorpion. All right, they've just conceded here. I don't think they're definitely dead, but maybe whatever's in their hand just isn't very good. All right, yeah, I don't want to board anything in, so keep it as is. I always feel like it's a mistake not to have artifact hate in the sideboard, but I've also become wary of making any changes before I run a deck, because that's bitten me in the ass before. So I usually approach this with the assumption that, well, if this is the sideboard and it's a 5-0 or better list, surely the pilot knew what they were doing, but maybe not, because 3 Tectonic Hazards seems pretty mediocre. This hand's not keepable. All right. Keep this and put what back? So we're playing this turn 1, and then turn 2 probably Ren's Resolve to try to hit more stuff. Maybe the second Ardent Recruit isn't necessary. I would rather have all the rest of the cards in the hand. Yeah, so put back 1 Ardent Recruit. I do have to say, after playing that other Jeskai Affinity list earlier, it does feel like Thraben Inspector is just a better card in this deck than Ardent Recruit is. Rakdos, pick this up. Okay, yeah, let's resolve. Glint Hawk land. Over to them. Trespasser's Curse. Well, that's a bitch. All right, play this. Synthesizer. Man, if I play the Synthesizer right now, there's nothing I can play off of this that'll... So it's just a dead card if I do it now. But if I play Glint Hawk, I have to pick one of my lands up unless I play Ginger Brute, which is dealing so much damage off the Curse. Fuck me. All right, I have to do it. Brute, steal to this. Glint Hawk. So pick up Brute. Over to them. Sovereign's Bite. I think the only possible out is Glitters, right? Like, otherwise we're not doing enough. All right, Synth, trigger, Galvanic Blast. I have 3 artifacts. Play this, and then Thoughtcast. There's Glitters. All right, blast them while I can, I guess. Combat, attack with this Glint Hawk. Super big fan of the YouTube. First time catching a Magic stream, though. How have the leagues been? Well, in general, all right. This league has been pretty miserable, though. We mulled the 4 in our first game on this match, and then just had to concede to hide information, which didn't ultimately matter either way. Sovereign's Bite, we're at 9. So I basically just really can't even afford to play creatures anymore, because the amount of damage they do versus the amount of damage I'm taking is, ugh. All right, so Glitters the Hawk. 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of have to, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I just do. I just have to hope they don't have the ability to burn me out this turn. So Brute, and then Mern Forcer's 1 mana. No, it's 2 mana, so I have to play Furnace. Oh, wait, no, I was supposed to play this. That's why I was 1 short. Okay, well, terrible plays on my part. Anyway, let's attack here. We do have them dead in 1 hit if they can't kill us. Tyrant's Choice. Well, we're probably going to die then. Yep. Why? Why do we have 100 play points? Oh, they reimbursed me, didn't they? Okay, well, at least we got reimbursed for the Nick Fit League. For those who don't understand what that was about, Greater Gargadon is bugged on Moto. It doesn't gain haste when it comes off suspend. All right, we're on the play for round 4. Hand is fine. Keep Rustvale, go. Drossforge, Bridge. Another one of these matchups, eh? All right, let's play Ren's Resolve. Over to them. So is it the Madness deck again? Reckless Impulse, Synthesizer, Myrrh. So land, this one, Frogmite for free, Glint Hawk, pick the Frogmite up, play the Frogmite again, combat, swing. Synthesizer into Galvanic Blast. So they can't play this turn. Frogmite comes down. Oh, they actually do have the mana for Myrrh Enforcer, eh? Okay, we have 5 artifacts, so we play artifact number 6 over here. Then Myrrh Enforcer's 1 mana, and then we have enough mana to Glitters the Brute, but not enough to activate it unless I play Ancient Den untapped. Okay, so here, Myrrh Enforcer, Glitters the Brute, activate the Brute, then combat, swing here, swing here. So they're at 8, and they need an answer for Ginger Brute. Synthesizer into Chromatic Star. All right, so this is presumably Grixis Affinity, although we haven't seen any blue, so maybe it's just Rakdos, or they just haven't hit their blue source yet. But it's almost certainly Grixis Affinity, right? Star gets sacked to the Kuldotha Rebirth. Or no, the Synthesizer sacked to the Kuldotha Rebirth. Yeah, all right, they don't have an answer. So it's racked, but Grixis Affinity doesn't play Kuldotha Rebirth, so it's a weird brew, whatever it is. I have nothing to board in this matchup. Yeah, I don't have anything to board in. All right, let's run it back. Like, maybe Ardent Recruit isn't good, but then what do I even side in for it? I don't think anything. All right, this hand's fine. Keep Ancient Den, Recruit, over to them. I'm not playing this first because I don't get my 1-drop, and then I can't even glitters anything on turn 2 anyway, so may as well just smash to smithereens our land. That's rough. All right, play this and attack them. We might just lose this matchup to Monoscrew now because we can do actual nothing. Star, Rebirth, make some 1/1s. Yep, without another land, we're dead. Back to them. Synthesizer into Red Blast. All right. So Rakdos Affinity is what it is. Swings at the goblins, no blocks. So we can never glitters anything either, even if we draw lands. All right, well, there is a land. So I Frogmite, then they just kill Frogmite. What else am I going to do, though? They're going to shoot this and not the Frogmite. Okay, swing. Kuldotha on Synthesizer and Name Sticker Goblin. So it's Kuldotha Red, but just with black in it for some reason. I'm so confused. All right, Frogmite, Thoughtcast. I'll attack with Ardent, but not Frogmite, because I need to keep my affinity count high. They're going to chump, not even trading. I guess they probably have Bushwhacker, right? No attacks from them. If they had a removal spell, I would think they would have used it on Ardent Recruit by now, but that's not necessarily the case. Let's cast Thoughtcast. Oh, now they have Red Blast. All right, sure. Play this. Let's just keep attacking with Ardent. Do I just hit with everything? Yeah, I'll hit with everything. If they have Bushwhacker, then it is more useful to just get the stuff out of the way. All right, they're triple blocking Ardent Recruit, and then they're going to double block a Frogmite. Sure. So trade, second main, Ginger Brute. There's an argument to have attacked with that as well. All right, whatever's going on, I think they're stuck on lands. Okay, Ren's Resolve, Glitters, and Thoughtcast. A Thoughtcast, another Red Blast? Sure. All right, swing. Well, use it or lose it. Glitters here. Actually, that's... So if I Glitters here now, and they kill it, and then I play Glint Hawk and bounce Frogmite, then I don't have the mana to replay Frogmite for free. Does that matter? Maybe I just keep hitting them down. All right, Glitters on the Ginger Brute. Smash to smithereens. Yep. All right. So combat attack here. So let's play Glint Hawk, and we'll pick up Ancient Den, play the other Glint Hawk. So pick this up, play this, tap, play Glint Hawk, pick up Ancient Den. Over to them. Sticker Goblin. All right, what bullshit's about to happen? 6 mana, Frogmite, Enforcer. All right, it could have been worse. Actually, they're just dead to Glitters now, right? Glitters, Glint Hawk. I'll just show them I have the kill so they can concede. Well, actually, I have the kill just with the Glint Hawks, right? Oh, yeah, so we win. More riveting gameplay. Everything comes down to just all that glitters. All right, we're on the draw for round 5, and this hand is... We don't have any red mana, but we do have a decently quick start. Cerulean Caretaker, so it's walls. All right, well, this start is not going to matter against walls. Whoops, actually, we don't have a decently quick start. I forgot this comes in tapped, so this hand's actually bad. All right, play this goat. Cerulean Caretaker plays Arachi Leaf Caller to filter mana. All right, so Drum, Ardent, tap for white, Ardent, over to them. Winding Way, revealing Drift Triple Battlement. Wow. Frogmite, Synth, revealed Thoughtcast. All right. Thoughtcast, Glitters, sure. So tap here, Glitters a guy, combat, swing. Once again, the only card that matters is Glitters. Chumps the Glitters. And it's just going to be too fast of a start on my part for them to recover. Blast this thing. Enforcer, play this. They concede. So let's see. Walls. Dispel, no. Red Blast, no. Seal of Fire. Their creatures are generally big enough that this doesn't kill them. Tech Hazard, no, and Relic, no. So, yep, our sideboard doesn't do anything against them. Let's just run the same list. Let's see. This hand, we go turn 1 Rustveil, turn 2 Ren's Resolve, or turn 2 Ardent, and then wait for the Glitters. I'm going to keep it. Jasper Sentinel. Wait, this thing doesn't have Defender. Huh. Right, Razortide Bridge Goat. Llanowar Elves, so it's not walls, but it is walls. They have Overgrown Battlement. So it's just walls, but has a bunch of other mana ramp cards in it that aren't walls. All right, Rustveil, Ardent, back to them. Axebane Guardian. All right, well, that has to die. Actually, it's only defenders, right? None of these have defender. All right, let's just aggro them. Glitters, combat, swing. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Potentially more depending on how they sequence stuff. Secret Door. Activate Secret Door to venture into the dungeon, which does what now? You gain a life, scry, then either create a treasure or a creature can't attack until your next turn. And then scry again, and then either exile the top 2, you can play them, or create 2 1/1s, and okay. 3 artifacts. Let's Renge Resolve. Frogmite, Galv Blast. Alright, so Mountain. We want to kill this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely need to kill this. So kill Axebane Guardian. What do you mean green? Tamiyo Safekeeping? Really? Okay. Play this until next turn. Alright, Ardent Recruit. Combat. Attack. So there's something that says, well, if I play the artifact, then the math is higher on glitters, but at the same time, they can always just have a chump blocker for it anyway. Activate, and then what does this do? Scry 1? Sure. They topped it, whatever it is. All right. Land, Frogmite, Thoughtcast, Synth, Trigger, Renge Resolve. All right, cast Renge Resolve. Glitters, Drum. Anyway, combat, swing here. So they get to have the pacifism mode next to turn this guy off, so we can't attack them anymore, but they do at least have to chump once. And then I do have enough mana to go Brute, Glitters, Unblockable, kill you, right? Crashing Drawbridge, activate, can't attack. So land, Drum, Ginger Brute, Glitters here. Okay, we got it. 2 and 3. So I think the deck is better than what our record showed. However, I do think... So I'm fine with everything in the deck except Ardent Recruit. I think Ardent Recruit sucks. Because the rest of the deck is not built around having like a super aggro game plan to enable this. It's not like Burn or Mono Red or whatever where this really matters. It's definitely should just be Inspector. Also, I have a really big problem with this sideboard. I think this sideboard is terrible. Other than the red blasts, but the rest of the sideboard I think is trash. I probably... Let's see. Relic is fine. Red Blast is fine. These all suck. I would much rather have Blue Blasts and definitely a way to get rid of artifacts, whether that be Smash, Dust to Dust, Gorilla Shaman, like something that can get rid of artifacts in artifact matchups. Other than that, I think the deck's fine. Anyways, your media recommendation of the day is Catch Me If You Can, a movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks, based on a true story of a young con artist who goes around the United States initially pretending to be an airline pilot, and then many other scams as well. It's a great, interesting cat and mouse game. It's a nice psychological dive into what makes these characters tick. Highly recommended. And that is Jeskai Affinity.